Hello mates, I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to be going back for the threequel, the trilogy, the thruple. Today we're going to be going back to that lazy ass well again, and we're going to be looking at what I wanted versus what I got posts from Reddit. And yes, the posts are going to be in relation to tattoos. Sorry to all of you who reached out saying that what I wanted versus what I got posts about fish fingers had legs. Fish don't have legs, they have fingers. Everyone knows that. So we are going to be sticking with the tattoo post today. Sorry to disappoint. The premise for this, much like me, is simple. Users post their inspiration photo and then what they actually ended up with, and we all go, ooh, or ugh. Alright, so without further fucking about, we all want to look at some sick ass tattoos, don't we? And maybe even some shit ones too. So, let's get into it. Okay, so our first post depicts a, apparently that's an otter cooking a fish. So if I was a tattoo artist and I got sent this photo and was expected to turn this into like a really cool tattoo, I don't know how I'd feel about that. To be fair though, this photo is probably better than anything I've ever drawn in my life and will ever draw in my life ever. So there is that. And they have given the otter a big smile. It does look more like a bear, like it looks a bit more like Winnie the Pooh than like an otter in my opinion. Not to judge too harshly. Also, how does one even get this idea? Like, how does one go, do you know what I really need on my body forever is an otter flipping a fish in a pan, you know? No judgments. I just wonder how that thought initially kind of enters your brain and then stays there. The human race is wild, really, when you think about it, isn't it? Right, enough me talking bollocks. Let's have a look at the actual finished result. Okay, fucking hell. Whoa, that is a sick tattoo. To go from the inspiration photo, the what I wanted photo, to what they actually ended up with is nothing short of a miracle. That's such a sick tattoo. Fair play to the artist. Joey's needle at Blind Reason Tattoo in New York City. Joey, you are an absolute fucking wizard, mate. Just an incredible tattoo. This style might not heal so well. It might not look great in like 2 or 3 years time, but fucking hell. This fresh photo, incredible. Hallelujah. Okay, next up, our next client has some artistic skill themselves. That or there are some good Photoshop skills going on and they've just taken a natural existing design and just remove the background from it. Either way, I'm impressed, you know? So we got a wizard and I guess a guy that's been electrocuted. He's not looking so good. I'm not sure he'll pull through. I do think that the angle the photo's been taken out though. Like, so I guess this is on the back of the calves and the dude has taken a photo like in the mirror and has had to like bend over and fucking hell, needs must though, I suppose. And it does show very clearly what it is that the client wants. All right, let's have a look at the actual finished tattoos. Okay, sick. So we got the wizard, we got the electrocuted geezer. This geezer's very happy considering he's been electrocuted and had all of his skin charred off. Looks like he's having a little dance. No more skin to hold him back, you know? Again, some really sick tattoos. Really love this black work style. That is a grumpy looking wizard. Considering how happy the skeleton geezer looks, this wizard is a grumpy motherfucker. I hope I am this grumpy when I'm this old. I also hope that I can finally fucking grow a beard like that by that point. Go with my pointy hat and my staff. Cool robes as well. Right, so has the wizard, is it the wizard who's electrocuting this geezer, do we reckon? Because there's like lightning bolts shooting out the wizard's hand and then the skelly geezer is being electrocuted. Convenient. I think not. But yeah, 2 really sick tattoos is the finished product. I'd be very happy to own both of these. Well done to Nathan Morsifican at Redline Studios Tattoos in Porto Alegre, Brazil. I just pronounced all of that wrong, didn't I? Okay, next up we have Baby Yoda hanging out of a shark's mouth. You know, just your standard traditional tattoo. I think Sailor Jerry used to tattoo this design all the time actually. You know, just one of the classics. Again, how do people come up with these ideas? Like, what are they to fucking come up with this? I like how a lot of effort has gone into drawing Baby Yoda, or Grogu, for all them Star Wars nerds out there. I think that's his name. Yeah, a lot of detail has gone into Baby Yoda or Grogu, and then there's kind of lack of detail in the shark. Like a lot of love and care in the Yoda, not so much love and care in the shark. Do love that the shark's got like a, is that the Punisher logo? Do love that the shark's got a tattoo of its own on its arm, or its fin, I suppose. Fin. Alright, let's have a look at the finished result. I'm not being funny, but this kind of poorly done, drawn on a piece of paper with a pen tattoo looks significantly better than the finished tattoo. Let's be real here, this is a fucking ugly tattoo. Like, there's some proper shoddy line work, especially in the shark. Grogu is just ugly. I get a real vibe that this has been done in like a garage by like the client's dad's mate or something, and it's been done for like 25 quid and a case of beer or something. Like a proper shit tattoo. Again, people, do your research. Don't go to fucking your dad's mate in his garage and pay 25 quid and a case of beer and expect that you're gonna get a good tattoo. It's just not gonna happen. I love how in the original poster that they've also put no information about this. Like, I feel like they know they fucked up and they don't want to implicate the artist who's done it or themselves. Eesh. Right, next up, continuing along the Star Wars theme, we've got an R2-D2 tattoo. Alright, so we've got the famous R2 projecting the message from Princess Leia the first time that Luke sees his sister and decides he wants to fuck her. He didn't know that she was his sister at that point, I suppose. But yeah, what the client has sent in is a still of that famous scene from Star Wars, the first Star Wars, A New Hope. Retroactively called A New Hope, was originally just called Star Wars. Fact of the day. I'm not a massive Star Wars nerd, but I do know that. Okay, so that's what they've sent in as the inspo. Let's have a look at the finished result. Okay, that is sick. A sick American traditional tattoo of R2-D2 projecting messages of Princess Leia. Like some sick line work. Love the shade of blue that they've used. It feels very authentic to R2-D2. Love the choice to add the stars in the background as well to give the tattoo a real kind of sense of dimension. Like he's not just like floating about on the skin, like there's a real kind of scene going on there. Yeah, sick line work, sick shading. Love how they've depicted like the projection of Princess Leia as well. That's done really well. Yeah, a really sick tattoo. A much sicker Star Wars tattoo than fucking Baby Yoda hanging out the ugly shark's mouth. A really very nice tattoo indeed. Okay, then lastly, oh, we've got a doggo, and the doggo's passed away. But it's okay, because they're going to get a really cool tattoo to remember the dog forever. We don't deserve dogs as the human race, do we? Oh, look at this guy. Look at this good boy. He's got his little paw on him. Arms. What a beautiful doggo. Alright, let's have a look at what the artist has come up with to remember this dearly departed doggo. Okay, that's sick. It's real simple, but it's really beautiful. It depicts the doggo very nicely, as well as depicting the actual client as well. Real simple, but real effective kind of stuff. I mean, it's not the cleanest line work, but at the same time, you can tell what everything is. And the doggo is really well done. Love that we've got this little like love heart in the background. Doggo's got his paw on his arms. Real touching scenes, a really beautiful remembrance tattoo. And that is it. Those are my reactions to what I wanted versus what I got posts from Reddit. If you did enjoy this video, give it a like and hit the subscribe button and all the other YouTube bollocks. If you like the music that you're hearing in the background, well, it was actually all produced by me. I've got another channel where I post beats/instrumentals that I've written for singers to use to write songs to, so if that is something that you are interested in, I'll put a link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.